The Old Café by Arthur Macy. Read for LibriVox by Lars Rolander. You know, don't you, Joe, those merry evenings long ago? You know the room, the narrow stair, the wreaths of smoke that circled there, the corner table where we sat for hours in after-dinner chat, and magnified our little world inside. You know, don't you, Joe? Ah, those nights divine, the simple frugal wine, the airs on crude Italian strings, the joyous harmless revellings, just fit for us or kings. At times a quaint and wicked flask of rare Chianti, or from the homelier cask of modest Pilsener a stein or so, amid the merry talk would flow, or red Bordeaux from vines that grew where dear Montaigne held his domain. And you remember that dark eye, none too shy. In fact, she seemed a bit too free for you and me. You know, don't you, Joe? Then Pegasus I knew, and then I read to you my callow rhymes so many, many times, and something in the place lent them a certain grace, until I scarce believed them mine under the magic of the wine. But now I read them o'er, and see grave faults I had not seen before, and wonder how you could have listened with such placid brow, and somehow apprehend you sank the critic in the friend. You know, don't you, Joe? And when we talked of books, how learned were our looks, and few the bards we could not quote, from gay Catullus' lines to Milton's purer note. Mayhap we now are wiser men, but we knew more than all the scholars then, and our conceit was grand, ineffable, complete. We know, don't we, Joe? Gone are those golden nights of innocent Bohemian delights, and we are getting on, and anon years sad and tremulous may be in store for us. But should we ever meet upon some quiet street, and you discover in an old man's eye some transient sparkle of the days gone by, then you will guess, perchance, the meaning of the glance. You'll know, won't you, Joe? End of poem. This recording is in the public domain.